Maybe 6 or 7 years ago, we used to have our meeting as normal on a Wednesday. People would come and tell their stories, and they go away, we'd forget all about them. And my friend Dolly, who died, she used to say to me, why don't we record them? We asked a few times, but eventually we got some money to buy a recorder. The best thing we ever done, because that's how we started recording all these stories. I go to people's homes, and the elderly, they love to sit down chatting. First of all, they say, oh no, you're not going to record me. But then when we sit down and start chatting, they forget about the recorder, and then they just chat naturally, and all these lovely stories come out. That's how we make our book.
I am Ken Lloyd. I was born in Grangetown in Ludlow Street, and my story is in 1941 on the 2nd of January I was coming out of Ebenezer Gospel Hall from a Sunday school party there, and the area warden went, and as I came along Corporation Road I got to Grange Gardens, but I continued until Mr. Holloman came out of the bakery and told me to get in the shelter because the planes were coming over. I said, no, I haven't got very far to go, I'll carry on home. So I carried on home. There was 35 people went into the shelter, plus 5 of the family of Hollamans, and that night they were all killed. The bomb went right through the roof, down to the basement and killed everyone. I was safe by the grace of God.
Hello, I'm Graham Good, born and bred in Penhever Street in Grangetown, lived here for 25 years, and my grandchildren asked me about my childhood. And I thought of a number of stories, but the one that stuck with me the most was being asked to go to a shop for my teacher to buy a cane with which he was going to punish me. I hold no grudges. In fact, I probably learnt a lot through that experience, and I've written about it in the book. Peter and Sina, Ian, and the others whose name I don't know but are equally involved, are really doing a great service, because this is an exciting time to be involved in history. You know, old Henry Ford said, history is more or less bunkum, and then he went on to make history. So we can't dismiss it.
Second self-published Grangetown book, which has been another journey of discovery for us all, particularly people who did the oral history interviews, and these are pre-seed on some of these pages. Some of the information we have in the book was contained already in our archives, particularly Mr. Bill Spry, who gave us a wonderful book of his family life, and there's an extract of his at the beginning of the book. Each page is supported by a photograph which may not be in the right era, but the book sales have been absolutely tremendous.
That's when our key was. Okay. I'm coming now, Seal.